Hey, what's going on, all you maniacs out there? This is TJ Tally. So Super Showdown just happened from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. If you do, Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Sorry, I'm watching it, I guess, but it just ended. If you watched it, I honestly want to know your opinion in the comments when I post this video, or if you didn't watch for whatever reason. There's some reason why people wouldn't watch it. Uh, but I'm the news guy for Josh and Mania, and I know we don't post a lot. I say that a lot. We're going to try. Yeah, like I said in my last video I posted, I'm not going to say anywhere any promises. I'm just going to post whenever I feel like posting, pretty much. Or Josh will. But yeah, so the Super Showdown just ended. I thought it was an okay show. There was some good and some very bad. I Am Fear is what my shirt says. Is the Bray Wyatt shirt. If you watched it, you would know that I am not a happy camper right now because of the ending. But I'm going to try not to be too mad while I make this video. Toward the end, I probably will rant a little bit, but I'm also going to go into some WrestleMania matches that are going to come to fruition after next Sunday's Elimination Chamber, which is March 8th. But real quick, I want to talk about Super Showdown. I thought it was okay. I thought the beginning was pretty good. You highlighted R-Truth. He has a WWE 24 that's on right now. I'm going to go back and watch it here shortly, or later on. So that he has that. So yeah, R-Truth had a good showing. I thought he won in some comical ways, which I figured they would. Until he got eliminated by AJ Styles, and then Mysterio got beat up, and he was the last one. You figure, oh well, Styles is going to win this thing. Well, to set up one of the WrestleMania matches, which is Undertaker versus AJ Styles, the dead man himself, the Undertaker, had appeared, and I thought it was a good way to set up the match. So we'll see how that goes. I think it'll be a solid match once it comes to fruition and it happens. But yeah, that sets up one of the WrestleMania matches I have in my notes with The Undertaker and AJ Styles. So yeah, that's one of the matches, and then I really didn't. We got new SmackDown champs, Joe Morrison and The Miz. I figured that was gonna happen. Uh, yeah, real solid matches. A lot of them. I did miss some of it because I ran out of my way to get lunch, so I can't uh, really say what I've seen or missed. I did miss the Street Profits versus Rollins and Buddy Murphy, or Murphy now, I think. But yeah, so I thought it was a solid card. There was some good matches, some whatever matches. I was happy for the women. They got highlighted there. Bayley retaining her SmackDown Women's Championship against Naomi. I thought that match was good. Uh, yeah, I mean, it was like 3.5 hours of just, whateverness. If you watched it, tell me what you liked. If you didn't watch it, tell me, why you didn't watch, or, whatever have you. But I'm going to go in and, like I said, I'm a little upset because of the ending. Because I just don't get WWE's way of thinking. Now, don't get me wrong. I was always a Goldberg fan. I grew up, liking Goldberg and all that stuff. But after his last Universal Championship match against Brock Lesnar, or when he won it last time against Kevin Owens, I was like, okay, this could be something. But then I knew 2 months later he was just going to, or whatever, however long it was, for fast into that WrestleMania, he was just going to job it out to Brock Lesnar. And I was at that WrestleMania. He was just going to job out to Brock Lesnar. And pretty much Brock was going to take the title. So, I mean, I just, so I was like, okay, well, he gets the belt for 2 months. That's good. One last run with the belt. Fast forward now, what is it, like 3 or 4 years? I just, I just don't get their way of thinking. Now, Bray Wyatt, he reinnovated himself as the Fiend. Sorry, he reinvented himself as the Fiend, and he was good. He cussed all these promos. He's good. He was over as ever, and then you have him lose to a part timer who only shows up once, maybe twice. I just I don't get it. It was dumb to see. Now, if he would have lost to Bray Wyatt and not the Fiend, okay, I can see that. But you have the Fiend who is super unstoppable and just wakes up from like everything. He took multiple headshots for the chair and a sledgehammer and all this other stuff all on top. And he got hit in the head with a sledgehammer, and he still got back up and beat the crap out of Seth Rollins after Hell in a Cell last year. But yeah, you have him take 4 or 5 spears, and one jackhammer that didn't even look that good, to be quite honest. And you have him get pinned and lose the championship, or the Universal title, or championship, or whatever you prefer to be called at the end, to a part timer. I I don't get it. Now it's gonna set up WrestleMania, but don't I don't I don't see why Bray Wyatt couldn't have had a good run, at least until Mania or after Mania, with it. Because the storyline would have been written for itself, I think, with Bray Wyatt's rumored opponent. And I think it has more depth going back to WrestleMania 30, and that's a hint because if you know who he faced at WrestleMania 30, well, then you know who I'm talking about. And he returns tomorrow night on SmackDown, which I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, I just don't get it, and I'll tell you Goldberg's opponent and what they have planned for WrestleMania as far as so, and it has implications of spoilers from Elimination Chamber next week. So uh, do not pay attention to this part of the video if you do not want to know the spoilers, because there is some spoilers for Elimination Chamber and as well as WrestleMania. So like I said, now we're going to get off into what I know for WrestleMania. Sorry, I just had to get off my chest. I don't know why they would have the Fiend just drop the belt about a month, almost a month before WrestleMania. It just doesn't make any sense. But I know what they're trying to do with it now, and the picture is clear. And even though I don't like it, then everyone's gonna whine and stuff on the internet, like I just did. I did whine a little bit, but it is what it is. Like I said, Undertaker versus AJ Styles. Undertaker came out, won the whatever gauntlet match. I forget, and I'm not gonna look it up because I don't want to mispronounce it. I was like, yeah, I'm not even gonna try. So that match is coming up at WrestleMania, as long as they still want it to be at WrestleMania. So I think that's a good idea. As far as I know, I think it could be a very competitive match. I know Undertaker is old and he did not wrestle, because I did check, he did not wrestle last year at WrestleMania. He did wrestle 2 years ago at WrestleMania 34 in New Orleans when he squashed John Cena. So I think this match could be competitive if done right, but we'll see. Now, I do have a few matches, but I want to talk about the obvious one, Drew McIntyre versus Brock Lesnar. That is signed, sealed, and delivered. I might know the result. I know everything can change every now and again, but I think I know the result of that match. And me and Josh will probably give predictions and spoilers together at some time. I know we haven't been together, and you guys haven't seen a video of us since probably last WrestleMania season. Well, we're going to get together, I'm sure, soon enough. I know I'll see him on March 15th when we go to a WWE live event. But it is what it is. We'll shoot a video soon together, I'm assuming. I didn't put this on here, but because I just remembered it. I was trying to think while watching Super Showdown. Shayna Baszler is supposed to win the Women's Elimination Chamber and go on to face Becky Lynch. I do know there's a rumor with Becky Lynch of what she's doing after WrestleMania, so I know who's going to win that match, as long as they wanted to be Shayna Baszler, which I think is smart because they've been teasing it since last Survivor Series when Shayna Baszler beat Becky Lynch and Bayley and made Bayley tap. So technically, she didn't beat Becky Lynch, but you gals know what I'm getting at. So that's just a rumored match. Goldberg versus Roman Reigns. Yeah. So that's a spoiler. Roman Reigns is supposed to win the men's Elimination Chamber match next Sunday. So yeah, that's just what they're doing. I guess it's gonna be spear versus spear. Uh, so don't be surprised if Roman Reigns is Universal Champion again after we leave WrestleMania. I don't know why they couldn't just keep it as Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns, but I guess it's gonna make more money if it's Goldberg and Roman Reigns and it's some marquee matchup. I just don't see why they had to. They're gonna build spear versus spear. Why couldn't they just have that as a special attraction match and have the Fiend keep the Universal title after today and fight Mr. You Can't See Me, John Cena. Spoiler alert, that's his opponent for WrestleMania. It's gonna be the Fiend versus John Cena. Yes, they fought at WrestleMania 30 with Cena picking up the win, but I think the storyline for the Fiend and John Cena would have been deeper. John would have been chasing number 17, and he would have been chasing the record, while the Fiend is chasing retribution for what happened 6 years ago at WrestleMania 30. And I think they could have done a lot with it, but instead they want to build up spear versus spear for the Universal Championship. Don't know why. I don't get it. If you guys or gals or men and women, whoever watches this, if anyone does watch it, if you think that would be, you think they were right, let me know. We can discuss. If you think they were wrong and you want what I wanted, which is John Cena chasing number 17 against the Fiend, with the Fiend going over clean at WrestleMania as a way of getting his retribution, I think that would have been better. I think they did ruin the Fiend character a little bit because you have a part timer who, like I said, just came up like 2 or 3 weeks ago and said, "Oh, hey, I want my rematch," but I never got that happen like 3 or 4 years ago. Like, okay, well, then where's Kofi's? You're not gonna give Kofi a rematch? See what I mean? They make these storylines, but they don't follow out with them. So I don't know, but that is what I know for WrestleMania. But that's all I got to say. I'm not trying to be too whiny, too complaining. I just feel like the Fiend should have dropped the belt a few months before, or like a month out, pretty much from WrestleMania, or a little over a month from WrestleMania. I don't think he should have dropped it. I think he should have kept it. But that's just me. I don't know about you guys, but that's all I'm really going to go into today. I'm going to try to post more and make a prediction video and stuff in the coming week for the Elimination Chamber as stuff gets announced. So I'll probably do that Friday next week or sometime Saturday whenever I have time. That's all I got for you guys today. TJ Tally 25 on Twitter, Catholic Josh 122, Josh Mania 2019 on Twitter. Subscribe to Josh Mania on YouTube. Like us on Facebook or follow us, whatever it's called now. They switch stuff up sometimes. So like us, follow us on Facebook, whatever it is, at Josh Mania. Always, guys and men, women, stay blessed, please. Have a good day.